Hello everybody, my name is Rin. Thank you for stopping by to my channel. This is probably the most boring and stupidest thing I have ever done in World of Warcraft ever. But I am going to attempt to do the Pacifist challenge in World of Warcraft. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is basically I'm going to try and hit max level without killing a single thing. I'm probably going to die, so I'm not even going to bother trying to not die, but I'm going to attempt to kill, or not kill, anything, and hit max level doing so. So this I remember this trend becoming a thing during the hardcore classic WoW days, before hardcore actually became a thing, before Blizzard actually implemented it as a server option, or realm option, I should say. People were just trying, like, when you die, like, that's it, you have to delete your character. So then Blizzard ended up implementing the permadeath thing. When you're dead, you're dead. And I always thought it was kind of funny to think about, well, what if I did the opposite? What if I just decided to not kill anything and just be a complete pacifist and just gain XP by exploring and doing gathering quests or whatever? I remember I said that once in general chat. I think I was in classic WoW, I can't remember, and someone's response immediately was, why? That's so boring. Why would you do that? And my answer to that question is, I don't have a subscription right now. I'm bored. I'm too lazy to resubscribe, so I'm going to see if I can... I mean, I want to get to max level, obviously, but I want to see if I can get to at least level 20. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So I'm making a human priest, because even though, you know, I would main Night Elves in the past. My main on WoW, retail WoW, is a human mage. But I know the human starting zone probably the best, next to the Teldrassil starting zone. But I figure I know the areas, I know the zone, I kind of know where each gathering quest is and what kind of stuff I can do. So we're gonna try this and see if I, don't want to end it all by the time I hit like level 10. So I don't know. We're just making our character here. Oh god, trying to name the character is always such a pain. I always just end up adding a bunch of extra letters. Let's see. What are these human names? Oh, this one's not bad. Oh yeah, okay, I figured that. Add an extra letter and see. Sick. Alright. She's done. Alright, I've logged in. I'm here. I'm ready. I realized too that I probably can't do the first quest here, because I think the first quest in the human starting zone immediately wants you to kill something, so that's fun. And we're just I don't know, we're gonna get started.
Greetings.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Kill 6 Blackrock. Damn it. Okay. I guess I have to accept this stupid thing. Fine. Can I just abandon it though? Ah, hell yeah. Good. Okay. Well, I can't do anything here, so that's fun. I think the first time I started to try this challenge, I ended up just doing the first couple quests just to like get through the starting zone, to then go and be able to just like enter the world and do whatever afterwards. But I don't think that's gonna work this time. I really want to try and do this without killing a single thing. Though I do have a question, if anybody happens to ever find this video and watch it. Would it count if I did a dungeon as a healer? Because I technically wouldn't be killing anybody. I would be healing people. So that might be a way to kind of cheese this challenge and gain a good amount of XP, because I realize I'm going to have like no money and I'm going to have no decent armor. Not that it matters, I guess, because I'm not going to be killing anything. But yeah, I need to know if... Oh, good, the quest is here. Oh, thank God. Okay. I think this is the quest that'll take me to Goldshire.
Hello.
Hell yeah. Okay. Cool.
Safe travels.
All right, we are on our way to Goldshire now. Oh yeah, this is Albert, my cat. He is with me. Little ginger boy. Yeah, I'm curious to see what people think about the idea of me just healing in a dungeon. If that would count. I mean, I might pose the question on Reddit, because I really don't know if this video is going to get any kind of views or anything. But I'm going to pose the question at some point, or just ask my friends who play WoW and see what they think, but... Goldshire. seems a lot busier than it usually is. Oh, it's Noble Garden. Right, okay. It's the end of the, it's nearing the end of the event. That's why there's so many people here. I play on a very, like, boring server where there's not a lot of people. Holy crap, this is a lot of people. I play on a very boring server where not a lot of people are around, so... Hey, what's up?
What can I do for you? Have a good
Sick. Alright, 25 XP gained. We're 50 XP in.
Good day to
Yeah, no, he just wants candle. I think I have to kill kobolds for that, so, nah. I'm already sensing this is gonna be just...
Elun Adora. Vishnu Allah.
But yeah, I realize now I can do the dailies, so that's good. That'll give me some XP while the event's going on anyway. So this is gonna take a while, but I think this could work. So we're just gonna grab. I know this one's an exploration one. Excellent.
go with honor, friend.
I can't remember if this dude is the one. I always confuse him. Whatever.
I can't die.
Okay, I just sped that up because that took me a while to do that. Nobody wants to watch me run around and annoy ducks. So now I'm on my way to Stormwind to hand in just some quests in Stormwind. I guess apparently... Why do I need to go to the Wizard Sanctum? I haven't done Noble Garden in a really long time. I honestly don't know. But I figure dailies, event quests, this is going to be probably my best bet when it comes to doing any kind of gaining any kind of XP. I don't even know why I have the map open. I know exactly where I'm going when it comes to the Wizard Sanctum. Like, come on. I know this map like the back of my hand. But whatever. There's a lot of people online right now. Oh, Dark Moon Fair. Yep. Maybe I'll head over there. Though, I can't remember if the Dark Moon Fair quests give you XP or if they just give you those little, like, tickets that you can get from riding on the rides and stuff like that. But we will see. This is just Walking Simulator the game at this point. It's gonna be just Walking Simulator World of Warcraft edition. Woo! Ah, ASMR tea drinking. We love to see it. So I didn't realize this was going to take me to Silvermoon, but sure. Also, just side note, I love what they have done with the new Silvermoon update. Holy crap. Like, the Blood Elf starting zone, I think, was next to the Night Elf one, the second starting zone that I ever played in. So I started playing World of Warcraft, I think either just before or just after Burning Crusade came out, I can't remember. But I remember playing as a Blood Elf at my friend's house because her dad had a character and he had Burning Crusade, and I remember making a Blood Elf character and starting in Eversong Woods and just thinking, oh my god, this is like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. So the fact that we get a whole revamped Silvermoon or revamped Eversong Woods has just been like incredible to me. Like, I'm already max level on my other character on my main, and I'm not really big into like raiding and stuff like that, so I don't really care too much. But the fact we got just a completely revamped zone is amazing. The music to me doesn't kind of slap as hard as the original soundtrack with like the violin and stuff, but whatever. Okay, so I am now level 2 from handing in that quest, which, as you saw back there, I had to speed that up because that was super, super boring. Again. So, we are now... What am I doing now? I think I have to go back to... Yeah, I have to go back to Stormwind, so we're going to do that. We're going to go back to Stormwind, and... yeah, just continue on. That is a really cool mount. Oh my god. That thing was so cool looking. I still low-key want to buy the Mammoth mount, just for convenience sake, like especially now that they've changed transmogs as they have. And honestly, I actually kind of like the transmog update. It's very it's giving Final Fantasy 14 glams, where you can have situational glams, and I do like the World of Warcraft has implemented that. And I think people freaked out unnecessarily for the cost, because I mean, if you play this game for as long as you do and you have a decent high level character, I mean, 1,000 gold is nothing, especially since I discovered mining in Midnight has been extraordinarily lucrative, and I've made a ton of gold. So, yeah, I mean, I just don't do professions. I never have. Where am I going? Oh, he's up there. Wait, is he through the portal? Or am I stupid? Oh, no, I am stupid. Okay, he's right here. What's up, dude?
Hello.
Hey. Also, I am an absolute scrub, and I literally have no idea what this quest is about. I don't read quest text a lot. There's certain quest lines that I know like the back of my hand. But certain quest lines that I have absolutely no fucking idea what's going on. I guess, God, I'll add a disclaimer at the beginning of this video, but there is swearing. Not suitable for children. Is what it is. Come, Albert. We must away. I will say, having played this game for as long as I have, the graphics really have improved significantly. Like, don't get me wrong, I love classic WoW. I love how it looks. I love like the style of it, the old, pixelated toe graphics. But the way that they've updated this looks pretty damn good. I will not lie. Okay, Dark Moon Fair ends in less than a week. Noble Garden ends soonish, I think. I didn't actually look. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. Or running, I guess, in this case. Off we go, off we go. What the fuck? You good? Cool. I think if this is something I want to continue doing, I need to get better at just talking to myself, which, I mean, I do a lot of the time anyway, and I just kind of ramble on, but I need to get better at rambling about what stuff I'm actually doing. To Goldshire, I think. Yes, Goldshire. Also, I remember back in the day when you had to discover flight paths. God, literally, God, I sounded so old there. Back in my day. I don't know. There's something to be said about having to discover the flight paths and actually, like, explore the zones, and I do love retail WoW in a way. I do. Like, the zones are beautiful, and some of the music is incredible, and, like, it's, like, Legion is going to be one of my favorite expansions forever, because that expansion was just absolutely amazing. But there is something to be said about being forced to explore the world that you're in. When you start playing in Classic WoW, this is probably going to end up turning into me just bitching about comparisons between the two, because I cycle back and forth between both. Alright, so really quick, I did go to the Dark Moon Fair and then realized that you don't get XP from those things, and it was boring and I didn't want to be there anymore, so I cut that part out. So now I'm just going to go explore the mines and get that XP and kind of just go from there. Also, if anybody notices, I do have the arachnophobia setting turned on because I hate spiders with a visceral passion. The house that I live in, unfortunately, gets a lot of them in the basement where I live. So, yeah. And, once a spider runs over your bare face when you're laying in bed, it changes you as a person. It just completely rewrites your DNA to being just traumatized forever. I don't know what I thought this... Oh, no, it was the other one. Janglode mine. I also thought it was Janglehold because dyslexia. We have discovered the mine. I'm getting beat up by a kobold, so we're just gonna leave. We're good. We're heading over to... Oh my god, level 3. Why am I still in combat?
Yes.
Anyway, I remember these quests, like the ones on the farms, were good to gain XP as long as I don't kill Princess, and I think it's just like gathering stuff. I feel like there was a necklace or something that I could get at like the bottom of a river, but I might be thinking of Red Ridge Mountains. I could be completely wrong. Okay, perfect. This will work well. I just have to go give the letter to Tommy. It's like the very Romeo and Juliet coded quest. Just a lot of running back and forth, I have noticed. Which, that's fine. Doesn't exactly fuss me too much. Which is good. Oh, there's another quest over here. I think this is where Princess is, I'm pretty sure. So I can't do that quest.
Hello.
Kill Princess. Nope.
How are you?
Speak with Billy McClure.
Have a
Okay,
good one.
I can do that. Where's Bill? No, it's Tommy. So Billy McClure will be back at the other farm. So that's fine. And we're running, and we're running. Princess is dead and yet also alive. That's horrifying. Alright. What's up, Tommy Joe? Oh. Actually reading the letter for the first time in my life. Because I actually haven't. I actually have no idea what it said, and I've been doing this quest line for years. Oh.
What can I
Stuff
do
going on behind that rock.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Okay, and we're running back to talk to Grandma Stonefield. And we're running, and we're running, and we're running again, and there goes Princess. And I'm really glad. I feel like in classic WoW, or vanilla WoW, or whatever the hell you want to call it, her name was in red, which meant she would just attack you right away. So, you know, kind of grateful that she didn't do that, because it would not be fun for me to just turn around and get rocked by a pig. I mean, not that I would attack back anyway, but still, makes it less stressful for me. Okay, we're back in Goldshire, still level 3. I have to give the note to William Pestle, and there's a quest in there. I should probably grab that at some point. Alright, we've scouted, and we're at Jasper Lode. Where's Jangle Lode? Oh no, that's in Westfall. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm going in here, talk to this dude. Hello. Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Okay. Can you not? Thanks. My hammer time. Okay. Cool, and now I have to get this kelp off of Murlocs, so we're not going to do that right now, because that would involve killing them, and that's not what this entire challenge is about. So also, if you hear any barking in the background, I apologize. My dogs are absolute goblins. Okay, that's back in the starting zones. Yeah, I can't do that at all. Princess can't do that. I've heard that pet battles are fine to do in this challenge, but I don't know. I think any violence of any kind, oh my god, get away from me. I think any violence of any kind I just won't do at all. But again, I don't know if I'm gonna kind of coincide that with you know, healing in a dungeon, because technically I'm promoting violence, because I will be healing people as they wail on NPCs. So, yeah, here we are. We are in the mine. Stop stabbing me. Scout through the Jasper Lode mine. Okay. And we're running, and we're running, and we're running. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not leave me alone. Get away from me. Oh, come on, just give me the thing. I gotta heal myself. Ugh, there we go. Alright, cool. Running away. At least I know if I die, like, it's not the end of the world. But ideally speaking, I would like to try and do this challenge without dying. And in theory, doing a pacifist run, I shouldn't have to die, I don't think. Plus, the higher level I get, the more healing spells I'll get. And I'll still spec into heal. I mean, you have 2 healing options on a priest and 1 DPS if I was to be a shadow priest, but I'll still spec into I think holy priest is the thing. I really haven't leveled a priest much, but yeah, I'll spec into that. Okay, we're back in Goldshire, and I've scouted the mine. It was boring, as I imagine most of this challenge is going to be. Oh, what a cute mount. That was so cool. Alright, we're gonna hand this in. Sick. Level 4. Westbrook Garrison. Okay, so now I have come down to Westbrook Garrison, and yeah, just gonna wander up here and finish this quest, and then probably not stay here, because I don't think I'm at enough level to go into Westfall technically and like get quests yet. Armbands, no. Most of these are just gonna be killing Hogger, so that's a no for me, dog. Honestly, at this stage, I'm just recording audio. Wanted, Hogger, no. I know better. I think I should make a transmog at some point to make myself look... I mean, should I get to max level just dressed in, like, the level 1 gear, because that'd be kind of funny, honestly, just running around with my just shitty staff and shitty ropes. Alright, we're going into Westfall, but again, I don't think I can grab any quests here because I think I'm too low level. Still, I think I need to be level 5. Hello, Westfall as pet battle. I'm debating on that still. I'll think about it. Discover some stuff. Still in Westfall. I gotta find the flight path, which is through here. I really do love Westfall. There's something about it that just gives me so much nostalgia because I spent so much time here when I first started playing. Even on my Night Elf when I first figured out how to get to Eastern Kingdoms, which, you know, for anybody who played Night Elves back in the day, you know what challenge it was to get to Kalimdor from Eastern, or to get to Eastern Kingdoms from Kalimdor. You had to run all the way across Teldrassil, take the boat to, or the flight path to Oberdeen, take the boat to Menethil Harbor, and then run through the wetlands, end up in Dunmorog, I don't know how to pronounce it, and get all the way, take the Deep Run Tram, get all the way to Stormwind, you know, and go through Loch Modan and all that stuff, and yeah, it was quite the experience. Okay, I want to stop hitting me, bird, please. I want to get back to Elwyn Forest, please. Bird, I beg you, stop aggroing on me. You absolute bastard. Leave me alone. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to head back over to the flight path, and we're going to head back to Elwyn Forest. Alright, so I've flown into Eastvale Logging Camp now, because I know there's some quests I can do here that will not require me to kill anything, like looking for lumber. I've also just noticed the little lock symbol they put beside the silver exclamation mark now. I thought it was obvious that you couldn't do a quest if the exclamation mark wasn't in yellow, but sure. Okay, so I got the bundle of wood quest. What does this lady have? Linen scraps. I think I have to kill things for that. Nah. We'll just go do the thing with the wood. Super fun fact, the very first time I ever played hardcore, like officially played hardcore, when the servers became available, or the realms became available, or whatever, same thing, interchangeable. When they became available on Classic WoW, and I played hardcore, I made a human, and I was questing here. I think I was level 7 at that point, and this is where I died. This is where I had my first hardcore WoW death. Was here in Eastvale Logging Camp doing this quest. I think actually I remember I was picking up bundles of wood, and then one of those like weird fucked up looking wolf things, I think they're called wargs, it just absolutely rocked my shit and I died. I remember just sitting there thinking, what? Because I didn't know what to expect. I had no idea what the screen was going to do, and then it was just like, you're dead, like that's it. You gotta reroll a new character. And I think I suffered through hardcore WoW a couple more times until I think I was level 18 was the last. Yeah, there's the warg. Level 18 I think was the highest I got, or level 19. I was just almost high enough level to go to Ashenvale, and that's what I wanted to do so bad on my Night Elf. I was in Darkshore, and I was like, just one more quest, and I can finish this, and I can go to Ashenvale. And then, you know, I got mobbed by like 4 ostrich looking motherfuckers and like a saber or something in Darkshore, and then I died, and I was like, no, I'm never doing this again, I'm done. But yeah, hardcore WoW is definitely, it gives you trust issues. It was fun, honestly. I think it's a fun little thing that they added to the game to definitely make people want to play more. One of my friends used to play hardcore WoW like all the time. Every time I'd see him online, he'd be on World of Warcraft playing hardcore WoW. Okay, level 4, we're almost level 5. I think I'm gonna try and get to level 5, and then I'm gonna end the video there. I don't know what else I can do to get to level 5 other than exploring stuff, but alright, back in Goldshire again. I have just handed in a quest to the Smith. I am now almost level 5. We're so close. Use the potion to get information from 5 ducks. Okay, I might do that. What is this here? Am I gonna... Oh, I'm level 5. Hell yeah. Alright. Buy a griffin ride. I can do that. I could just fly to Vashir right now. That's so funny. I could just go live underwater forever. Alright, hello Osric. Strang. It's a funny last name. Bring Osric to Griffin Master. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the Griffin Master. Hello, Grimond Elmore. Deliver package. Okay, perfect. We're gonna go to Lochmadan now. That is a good place to end this, I think. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching the first episode of my Pacifist Run. This is... Oh, God, this is gonna be so boring. I really don't know why I'm doing this, but I do know why I'm doing this. I'm lazy, and I don't have an active sub, and I don't care. So, yeah, that's episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and, yeah, we'll see you next time. Try to get to level 10. Bye!